Greetings, Solid Roc family. You're now tuning in to Solid Roc Entertainment with your host on the Central Coast, Samuel Gardner. Today we have a special guest, and as I always like to say, all of our guests are special. She's a bright, promising star that has recently burst on the dancehall reggae scene and already has a huge impact on her listeners with massive singles such as Jiggle Jiggle, Loodi, Turn on Wine, among many others. Solid Roc family, may I introduce to you none other than the ever so talented Shenseea. Shenseea, welcome to the program.
Yeah. Hi, thank you for having me.
Not a problem, not a problem. How are you feeling today?
I'm feeling good actually. I'm just in the studio doing some recordings. I've been doing that from all day actually.
Okay.
So this is the last session for the day. Then I can go home and see my little bundle of joy, of course.
That's your little son, I take it, right?
Yes, of course.
All right. All right. I get to understand that you're from St. Elizabeth, Jamaica, right?
Mm-hmm.
For my listeners who are not familiar with the island, St. Elizabeth is one of the many rural sections of Jamaica. Some may look at you and, they might say, well, she's from the town area, but how was life for you growing up in the country?
Oh God, it was nice. I'm telling you, but I got a lot of mosquito bites, But it was really nice. I mean, early in the mornings, I absolutely miss going into the bushes with my grandmother, reaping pimento, our berries, our okras, our yam, our potato, all of that stuff. And came back. Of course, we had a farm there, of course. So I used to like to play with the pigs and the piglets and the chickens.
Wow, you were involved in all of that?
Of course, I'm not a push girl. Hence why everybody said that, the way how I act is not really matching up to the way how I look, but it's really how I was grown and who I was grown with and everything like that. So then I moved to Kingston, and of course I had a good childhood. I went to Hope Valley Experimental High, primary school. Then I passed on to Mona High. Mm-hmm. But I used to move around a lot, so when I was at Mona High School, I didn't really have a stable home then, but it's still good. It wasn't like I was suffering or anything like that, but it was rough, but at the same time, it was, I could be more grateful because, a lot of children, they go far worse through what I went through, so I have to really give thanks still, and now I'm here just living my dream.
That's good, and I'm glad to see that you're doing such. I can imagine life in the country was, like you just stated, it was simple. How do you like the change that your career has brought to your life currently, now that you have all this attention?
Well, I don't really feel a type of way because, to be quite honest, this is all that I have dreamed for, and the attention that I'm getting right now is just giving me more push to go further because really, it's really international where I want to be.
Okay.
So, remember, I had like the whole entire globe coming at me as it. So I'm really just keep strong doing my thing, letting my supporters motivate me and letting my haters be a bigger motivation. So,
right. Yeah. Okay. All right. Reggae dancehall has a strong history with women added to its catalog, such as, Sister Nancy, Lady Saw, Tanya Stevens, etc., etc. What should we expect from Shenseea the future to bring to the table?
Well, you guys can actually expect all those people in one.
Okay.
I can do everything. I can sing, I can DJ, I can rap. I'm definitely gonna cross over. So let's wait for it and see, huh?
So you say you can rap?
Yeah.
Wow. So you got those bars?
Of course.
All right.
If you remember, rapping is like DJing, except you just gotta put your voice in a little tinier aspect because knowing that my voice is quite deep and a lot of female DJs here in Jamaica have really rough, deep voices. So I have to really light it up a bit and try to speak it in at least a little English accent. It's simple. But the bars still remains. I mean, you have to have bars whether you're DJing or rapping.
Well, listening to your music, I do realize that you use quite a bit of metaphors, and I guess that's where the hip-hop influence come from.
I used to listen a lot of trap music back then, and a lot of R&B and pop. Hence where I really want to be majoring in pop, international. But, of course, if you're listening to international music, you have to have some trap or something in it.
Okay, and do you think when it comes to that, do you think that, because I was going to say that you do have the pop look and all of that, do you think that image plays a major role in music?
Of course it does.
Hmm.
A very major one. But mine, I mean, it's not just image I have. You have to have talent as well. It makes no sense. Everybody would like to see a pretty face, but no one is going to take on you if you just have a pretty face and nothing else to offer in the music industry.
Of course.
So with me now, I have the pretty face, I have the image. First, I have my lyrics, the sound, and just natural talent.
True.
So I know it will take me far. And worse, I am very, very hard working and persistent. So what can stop me?
Not all, my dear. Not all. Okay. Most people, both men and women, usually say that female artists, especially the dancehall female artists, only sing about one thing: their body parts and sex and so forth. Do you agree with that statement?
Actually, no, because me, myself, I have so many songs that I have written and none of them are out yet. But, well, actually one is out. I'm actually two, more than two. Yes, I do. The song on the Money Mixed with him,
Yes.
Money House with him, it's actually a song about I research into my phone, whatever the concept. And I actually have a song on the Lighthouse with him, which is Time From You. It's called Time From You. So basically, the man is really clinging to the girl, and she saying that, listen, I need some time by myself, whatever. And all the time you have to be up on my back and such forth. But it's really, I mean, the thing is with dancehall though, they like it more hardcore.
True.
So it's not like a lot of artists can come and just sing conscious songs and they're going to take onto it easily. But what? The raw songs, they take onto it a lot easier. It go a lot further in the island than it would be known for overseas. Because overseas, they not only sing about these things, they sing about a lot of stuff. Whether it be smoking or something else. But yeah, I'm not a one-size artist. I sing about a lot of things. I sing about being a side chick. I sing about falling in love with another man apart from the one that I have. These things do happen. I have a boyfriend, and if I didn't friend me first, I want whatever I want to have. You know what I'm saying? But it's not like a sexual thing that I'm saying, oh, my front this or my front that. No.
Right.
I used to read a lot in school, so I have a lot in store.
You have a lot of, so that means you have a lot of imagination, a big imagination.
Yes, I make a lot of things up. I did very well in English and literature, so yeah.
Now, I have a friend that, he's Jamaican, but he doesn't really get too much into the dancehall for the simple fact, his statement is that he believes that it's the dancehall that kind of influenced the youth in the way that they are today, in his opinion, which before I even, you give me your opinion on that. Do you think the music is that influential on the youth them today that they're behaving because of the lyrics?
No, because once a person is just grown or their mentality is set a certain way, then nothing can change it. Because they too, you do have conscious music out there, so if it's over the case, why not listen to conscious music? Which is the music that is letting people act like that, you get what I'm saying?
True.
So I don't think the music has anything to do with it. People choose to what they listen to.
True. I agree with that. I agree. What grabbed my attention?
If it's something they can relate to. If they can relate to being God-worthy or trustworthy or something like that, that's the kind of music they are going to listen to. If not, then, of course, the raw, hardcore music is what they are going to listen to. So I don't think so, no.
True. When you, like you said, being an adult, you should be able to make up your own mind and make the right choices.
Of course.
Right. What grabbed my attention with you, Shenseea, is your vocal delivery more than anything. And I even give it a name, and I call it Beauty and the Beast.
Yes?
Yes, because more time is like when you sing the hook, it's soft and gentle, but when you get into the verse, it's like somebody snatch your favorite handbag and them not gonna get wet.
Well, that's really weird because I don't even travel with handbag.
No, metaphors.
I mean, it's a wallet. Let's say wallet.
Wallet? All right, we're gonna work with the wallet.
Right.
So.
But yeah, I mean, my voice is very powerful for how I look. So, but I'm so glad for it because when I step on the stage, you may not know what I have in store because I can also sing. I can do my voices in many different ways, so it's really surprising.
Yeah, because the first time I hear a song and I hear the punchline, but then when you get into the verse, I say, hold on, is this the same person? You know,
Yeah,
got
I
that
love
deep
to.
voice, you know. That's good. That's good. In this digital era that we live in, how important you think it is for an artist to deliver an album?
Album, oh God. I mean, right now, it's really, the music is not really selling like that, where you go out and sell albums and so forth. Only on iTunes or something like that, because a lot of music now you can easily find it on YouTube, you can easily download it and so forth. So I wouldn't say that really is a big thing right now to make albums.
Mm. So does
Because
that? Go ahead.
we usually,
Go ahead, Shenseea.
for some artists, but not for many.
Okay. I mean, could we anticipate maybe one from you in the near future, or that's still up in the air?
Up in the air.
Up in the air. Okay. All right.
We're not crossover, because them overseas, them really benefit more from those stuff
That's
than
true.
us here in Jamaica.
That's true.
So definitely up further.
So you keep saying crossover. Who are some artists you would love to work with on the other
Oh
side?
yeah, no, of course. Nicki Minaj, Beyonce, Bruno Mars.
Okay.
Alright.
And what about my girl that she always rap with Fat Joe, Remy Ma?
Remy Ma, I have no problem with any artist, I'm really not in any beef with anybody, so
No
my
big thing.
options are quite open.
Okay.
Yeah, I know, but I'm just saying my options are open for anybody.
Cool. I'm looking forward to some of those collaborations with you, man. Shenseea, I personally have a bone to pick with you, a little bit.
Why?
Okay. You have a song that specifically speaks on your cell phone being intruded by your significant other. And you were saying that if he never looked through the phone, he wouldn't know certain thing that's going on, right? So, explain to me, are you saying that basically there's no trust in any relationships anymore?
Not really. I wouldn't say that, no. I mean, if you look at it, even when somebody says they're settling, they're still doing something shady, somehow, somewhere. It's not like in the back of the old days where you grow together, go through everything together, walk up and down the hill, and I just want them because you really have the phone to call nobody over the other side and text and flirt and all of that. So finish every day doing hard work, AGC. So, no, I don't think there's any trust anywhere.
So you're saying that
100%.
100%?
Yeah.
So you're saying that...
It's definitely like about a 30 or so arrest overall.
So basically you say man can't trust woman and woman can't trust man, basically?
No, not in these times. I mean, if you really check it out, a lot of women are trying to size up with the men these days. They're trying to do what men do and don't care. So
in that sense, would you say that relationships are even worth it these days then?
No. That's why it doesn't work.
Okay, wow.
Just work.
What is that? Just what? Just work?
Actually, just work.
Wow. Okay.
Yeah.
So that's
actually is just the way I flip it though. Because men are mostly known for those stuff. But I just flip it in a woman's perspective. A lot of women love it actually, but a lot of men hate it.
Yeah, because I think it's just it's a little bit of a raw truth,
Yeah, but it's not like I'm influencing people to cheat. The song is actually about a woman who's already cheating. So a lot of people may complain and say, "Oh, you're influencing people to cheat and so forth." But no, the song is actually about a woman who's already cheating.
Okay.
And I'm just thinking about it. Imagination,
Like you said, you have a big one, so we're gonna work with that.
Yep.
All right. So on to newer things. What's next for Shenseea as far as singles, shows? What's next?
Well, I have Reggae Sumfest coming up. I have a European tour going to St. Kitts, St. Lucia, Bahamas, Martinique. I'm going a lot of places soon. So you guys can just keep up with my movement on my Instagram at Shenseea, Shenseea, or Facebook Shenseea, Twitter, Shenseea20. My Snapchat, I snap a lot. It's also Shenseea, and my YouTube page is Shenseea Vivo.
All right. And me know you mentioned Florida. What go on with that?
We'll see. I'll surprise you.
All right. Make sure, man. 'Cause Florida is looking forward to seeing you too, man.
Maybe.
All right. All right, Shenseea. I'm happy to have you on the program. It was good having you. Thank you for all the answers you give. And is there anything you want to say to the women or the ladies? Any words of encouragement or anything, upliftment?
Be yourself. Yes, actually, just one thing. Just be yourself and trust in God. And be humble.
Be humble, most definitely. Be humble.
Yep. You don't have to do anything that you don't want to do to get where you want to be.
Most definitely. I agree with that 100%. So that's it, ladies and gentlemen. You heard it from Shenseea, the lovely and beautiful and ever so talented Shenseea. And we're tuning out. And this is Solid Roc Entertainment. Remember, keep everything solid.
A message of love again. Me said a message of love again. Why? When me was a youth, me granny whip me and me skin it coulda catch a fire. Nearby Fred Tona playing a lynch pack and the music just blaze it higher.